Mr. Chairman. Thank you all, three of you, for your service so far to our country and to the state of California and New York. I really just want to observe that as recently as 10, 15, 20 years ago, the likelihood of nominees with your backgrounds appearing before this panel would have been close to zero. And I think it speaks to the progress we've made as a country, but also to the quality of nominations that we've seen from this president, the quality in terms of professional merit. Each of you is extraordinarily well qualified, but you also help the federal bench to look like the people of America. And President Biden has made it a point of increasing the diversity of our nominees, diversity in race, religion, educational, and economic background. And I think it is a tribute to him and to the senators involved in your nominations that you are here today. And I look forward to strongly supporting each of you because not only of the diversity that you'll bring to the federal judiciary, but also your extraordinary qualifications. I was particularly moved, Judge Katko, by your story. There's a wonderful book called Facing the Mountain. I don't know whether you've seen it. It's about the Japanese who were interned during World War II and about the Japanese who fought for our nation and gave their lives.
It was actually the last book I just read. I agree. It's a wonderful book.
It's a wonderful book, and I recommend it to all my colleagues. Judge Sykes, I would love to see the Arizona sunrise through the eyes of your grandmother, and I hope that you always keep that vista with you. I'm also struck that you work in Indian legal services, Native American legal services, which I think are an area where the nation needs to devote more resources. Would you agree?
Yes, Senator, I would agree. There are a scarcity of resources on reservations throughout the country, one of which is legal services and legal representation. I was able, as a first-year law student, to return back to my reservation, to my hometown of Tuba City, Arizona, and work on issues through DNA legal services as well. I was fortunate enough after I graduated from law school to also work, as you stated, with California Indian Legal Services on a Equal Justice Works Fellowship. And in that capacity, I was able to work on issues concerning domestic violence in urban Indian communities as well as rural Indian communities, work that was much needed in those communities.
Ms. Rochon, how did you happen to go to the Girl Scouts of America as general counsel?
As I mentioned previously, a commitment to public service has always been a priority for me, and I was fortunate that I was asked to become the first general counsel of the Girl Scouts, I think in large part because of the work that I had done at the law firm regarding leadership opportunities for women, advancement, retention, and other leadership opportunities, as well as working with judges in the state courts of New York to figure out ways where women could be first chair and speaking more in court cases. The judges, the women judges, were asking for that in particular. So I was very active in that area, and because of that, I believe that's why they reached out and asked me to take that position, and I was very pleased to do so, to return to an organization that is serving our country as a congressionally chartered nonprofit organization that looks to leadership opportunities for women and girls.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Cruz?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations to each